Hey friends, and welcome back to the Guitar Max channel. And it is time for my latest update on Firefly guitars, and in particular some really cool new finishes they have. So I did a community post here on YouTube a few weeks ago, and I was talking about a Tele style guitar that Firefly has released, and it's like got dual humbuckers and some other really cool specs like the roasted maple neck and the stainless steel frets. But the big thing was this cool new sparkle, like they call it the Black Galaxy sparkle finish. So I just had a quick post basically showing that new finish. But at the same time they released that, they released a bunch of other of these really cool, sort of exotic looking color options. Now, perhaps because I did that post, I don't see that guitar on there anymore. Maybe they sold out and I missed out on it. All the other Fireflyers out there beat me to it. But I was able to get another very similar guitar. This is also one of the Tele style guitars, but with the traditional pickup arrangement. But this has that awesome black sparkle finish, and like I said, they call this the Black Galaxy finish. And look at this thing. I mean, this is like a metallic black, but with a serious metal flake sparkle touch to it. And you know, something that's happened to me in the past is that I have looked at guitars that were advertised with a finish like this, like with the big metal flakes in the paint, right? And sometimes when you get these guitars, they don't really seem as impressive when you look at them in person compared to the photos. This one is actually the opposite. I think it looks even better in person compared to the photos they have on the listing. But now the biggest thing with this guitar, aside from the cool finish, is that despite these new finish options and despite having a few serious upgrades to the overall quality and design of the guitar, they've managed to continue keeping the price down. And so all of these guitars are still under $200. So I'm going to go over the specs of this guitar, but first let me show you a few of the other color options they have on the website right now. Obviously, the Black Galaxy Sparkle is great, but they also have an amazing metal flake blue burst finish. Look at that. And they have a metallic chameleon paint that changes colors depending on the angle that you view it from. They've got a couple different versions of that. And they also have pink and silver sparkle finishes. Some of these guitars have the dual humbucker setup, which I love, and then some of them have the traditional pickup arrangement with the single coil pickups. Okay, so now let's talk about the specs here. And I believe this is pretty much the same for all of these guitars, regardless of the color or the pickup arrangement. But the body is mahogany. The neck is the roasted maple neck. It's got a rosewood fretboard. It's got 22 of the stainless steel ball-end frets, right, that so many of these guitars, these new guitars are coming with. Also, up here, locking tuners, and we've got brass saddles down here on the bridge, and it's got the truss rod adjustment in the neck pocket. This is so much guitar for $170. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable that they sell it for this price at all, and then even more so that, you know, they've changed the guitar to make it even better, and they really haven't raised the price, or at least not very much. So let's go ahead and plug it in, and we'll see how it plays and all of that stuff. I'm going to use my Boss IR200 amp and speaker simulator for the demo, and I'll have a link to that down in the video description below if you're interested in that. But of course, real quick guys, as always, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool, new, affordable guitars, and also staying up on all the latest news in the guitar universe, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, let's go ahead and plug this in and listen to how it sounds. Okay guys, so there's a couple other little details about this guitar that I want to make sure you guys know about, and then let me talk about the playability and stuff. So check out some of these sort of extra, I don't know what you call them, body contours or something, like on the back here, right? It's got an extra carve here on the back of the horn, so your hand fits more comfortably in there when you're playing on the higher frets. Also, they've got the belly cut here on the back, so when you're sitting down, the guitar fits against you more comfortably. And you also have that angle on the top of the body right here for your arm. Now, when we get to the feel of the neck, we continue with the theme of being comfortable, because of course it's the maple, roasted maple neck with a satin finish on it. And this is a, you know, it's like a C-shape neck, but it's a fairly thin C-shape neck. And there's not very much shoulder to it right here. So you can, you know, if you want to wrap your thumb around the top of the neck, you can do that. But of course, if you want to have like a classically correct technique where your hands are down here, either way, it makes it really comfortable to play. With the stainless steel frets, you know, these are not the real big frets, right? But they are the rounded ball-in stainless steel frets. And so they're really comfortable on the corner of the fretboard. And of course, when you're bending and doing vibrato and all of that stuff, bending is really easy, vibrato is really easy. It's just a very smooth neck to play. Now, I don't want to keep harping on this too much, but just with all of the different specs of this guitar, including a cool, fairly unique finish, but when you have the roasted neck and the locking tuners and the brass saddles and the stainless steel frets, they could be charging a lot more for this guitar, and it would still be a good deal, and I think people would still buy that. Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud, because maybe they'll just start charging more. But my point is, if they were charging $250, $299, even, you know, $300, $330, I think the guitar would still be a pretty good value. But obviously, Firefly has become pretty well known for being a really great value brand. You know, you buy a guitar for often less than $200, $170 in this case, and you get a guitar with some really cool features on it. And they're keeping to that, which is really cool to see. Now these days, Firefly has a lot of different guitar models to choose from. One that is on the website right now, which I have not checked out yet, is this sort of like P.V. Wolfgang looking guitar. It's I believe the only Floyd Rose style bridge equipped guitar that Firefly sells. I haven't had a chance to try it out. I think some of you watching have. What do you guys think of it? The people out there that have bought that guitar, how do you like it? Do you think I should get one to check out? I love Floyd Rose style bridges, so it seems right up my alley. And if not that guitar, then is there something else on there that I have not already checked out that you would like to see me play? Let me know down in the comment section below. So guys, the main thing of this video is just to talk about the cool new specs of the Tele style guitars from Firefly, and then of course all these cool new metal flake sparkle finishes. These are really, really cool. That blue burst one that I showed you guys earlier on the website, that is really cool too. And the chameleon ones, all that stuff. Anyway, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool new stuff to check out. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, I'm going to have links to everything I was talking about in the video down in the video description below. In addition to that, I'll have my social media and all that good stuff. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you very soon.